So I have this friend. His name is Doug. Doug loves a good espresso and craft beer. But then again, who doesn't? He's a year-round bicycle commuter. Oh, and the view from his condo has lots of cranes. We were at this party. I don't know exactly who started it. There was a bit of a debate. Something about which is more important to Alberta's economy, cities or the rural areas. Doug said cities, of course. They have the largest populations, blah blah blah. I'm a big know-it-all. That's Doug. Don't get me wrong, I love the guy. It's just that I work for a pretty cool organization called AAMDC. And I know exactly how much rural areas drive Alberta's economy. So I presented Doug with the challenge. Spend some time with us, visit the places, meet the people, then decide. He accepted my challenge. I even found a film crew and we were all set to go, and then Doug no-showed. Typical Doug. But that's okay. I found a workaround. This is gonna be interesting. Hard to believe the trip is already coming to a close. We've learned about so many incredible opportunities out here, but along with that, many complex challenges. We've traveled back to the open skies of the prairies in District 5 to meet with Sheila Kitts, CAO of the County of St. Paul. We'd like to hear her thoughts on what rural Alberta needs to do to remain competitive.
I think just working collaboratively, municipal government, provincial government, industry, municipality to municipality, making sure that Northeast Alberta, in our case, is the place that industry wants to set up. I've always lived in a rural setting, and so for me, living in rural Alberta is just a wonderful place to raise your family. There's less stress, there's space, you can look up and you can see the stars at night.
This is the last stop on our trip, so what do you think is the most important lesson Doug would have needed to learn?
Oh my God. Well, I think sometimes people in the city might forget that rural Alberta is where it all happens. It's where it all starts. It's where your food is produced. It's where the gravel comes to make the cement in your city, to build your roads in the cities. It's the oil and gas industry is not in the cities. It's in rural Alberta. It's what keeps our people employed. It's the driving engine for the province.
We're learning that building and maintaining transportation infrastructure is the single biggest expense in rural municipalities. Sheila thought we might be interested in visiting the county aggregate pit to see just how in demand gravel is from this area. We wanted to learn more about what we as Albertans can do to ensure the future growth and competitiveness of the rural communities. Sheila introduced us to Bob Bezpalko of Alberta Hub for his perspective.
Basically, to understand what's happening, to ensure that we understand the needs of business and industry, because what drives the growth of a community or a region is business and industry. Transportation logistics would be the focus for investment and to maintain for any industry to grow. Oil and gas, agriculture, tourism, that's critical to our area. Future investment to maintain our transportation corridors, as well as to grow and to meet the needs would be the number one focus.
It's been a truly informative and educational experience. We're so grateful that all these kind people could take the time to meet with us, show us the land and the industry. It's unfortunate that the real Doug passed up on this opportunity, because I believe that he would have had a much better understanding of just how significant industry is out here, and how absolutely essential it is to continue to recognize and prioritize economic development in rural Alberta. After all, this is where it all starts.